guest tonight is an Emmy award-winning actress you know from her iconic roles in Friends and Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion. In addition to her work in web therapy, Easy A and Analyze This, she's the co-creator, executive producer, and star of The Comeback. The series finale premieres Sunday, May 10th on HBO and HBO Max. Please welcome back to the show, Lisa Kudrow, everybody. I'm so happy you're back.
Yeah, me too. Thanks.
This is, I want to talk about The Comeback, but I heard something recently, which is you like to go to bed watching a sitcom.
Yes, I want to laugh before I go to bed.
That's very nice. I think some people like to, bring down their energy, but you like to just enjoy, have a party.
That
helps.
me down.
It calms you down.
Yeah.
But you recently started watching a sitcom to put yourself to bed at night.
Yeah, that's right.
And what have you moved on to?
I finally finished Friends.
Okay. So had you ever watched it? Did you watch it when it was airing?
Well, the first couple seasons, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
And then you're busy, and
gotcha.
then, by the end, I don't even know what the other scenes were.
Right.
And so it felt like there were episodes I didn't see.
That's really amazing. And you said you finished it, which is great. That means you enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, no, I did.
Well, again, you're the one who's saying, after 2 seasons, I stopped watching when you were making it.
You're right, yeah.
But
yeah.
again, I think it holds up so well. To the point that I remember we were on a flight, my wife and I, and she was watching old Friends, and I was, watching a movie, and I realized at one point, she's like, if you want to watch Friends, just watch it, because I was just watching without sound. I was watching Friends without sound, and it was just still funny to me.
Yeah.
How you guys were also in the pocket.
Yeah. That's
just
true.
nice.
That's me too. Watching it, just absolutely everyone. Is making me laugh my head off.
Also, it's really funny to watch without sound because, there's the audience reacts so hard to certain jokes that you guys are just fully standing, waiting.
Yes.
Until you can talk again.
Trying to live a life in the scene.
Yeah.
Right? Without.
It must have made it very hard.
Freeze.
Now, Friends was a show where you worked very hard.
Yes.
It came out, one season would come out a year. And then later, now you're doing The Comeback, and you're like, we're just going to do one every 10 years. You're like, I don't want that pace anymore. This is one of the craziest shows. We had your co-star Dan on. So this is a show that you have done. This is the 3rd season, and it has been 20 years since the premiere. It's really
More than 20.
It's unbelievable.
I know.
But this is a character, Valerie Cherish, which in, I guess, 2005 when it premiered. Is that right? Am I getting the year right?
Yes, it did, 2005.
So this is about, a former star who was joining the cast of a reality show. And the observation was...
Or a cast of a sitcom.
Right, that they were making a reality show.
Right, she had an audition for a sitcom, and she was doing this reality show, and she didn't realize that if you don't get the sitcom, you don't get the reality show. It's a companion thing.
But you guys at the time in 2005 made the observation that, reality shows was what everybody was worried about.
Well, yes. And then you could also see, I don't know if you remember or were out of college, in 2005.
I was.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
But a lot of, they weren't doing as many overall deals for writers, and there were fewer sitcoms starting to, you know what I mean?
Yes, it was the sort of the decline of that big pilot season where everybody was trying to make 20 shows a year. Yes.
And there, 2004, it was the Wild Wild West with reality shows, and there were no housewives yet.
Right.
But there was a time when there were no
For
housewives.
young people, it's haunting to know.
I know.
There was a period of time in American history where we did not have...
It's true. Don't ask how we got along.
We managed.
May have been listening to radio. But may as well have been.
Yeah.
God damn it.
You know what? We'll go back.
Take 2.
We'll re-record.
Yeah, you can re-record. Anyway, so mad at myself.
Yeah, for your grammar.
Yeah.
Valerie Cherish, I did not know, was originally a character you developed at the Groundlings. It was that kind of actor.
No, it was, very self-important, phony.
Yeah.
It was called Your Favorite Actress on a Talk Show.
And
that's how I did.
What was the observation? What would your favorite actress on a talk show do that you had observed as being phony?
Well, there are different things, but one of them that just made me laugh hard was her plea to the audience
Okay.
You know, just to, you know, because you know what's really important to me now is saving the planet. You know, please, please, please save the planet, people. As a favor to me. I'll love you for it. I really will. You know, as if. Yeah.
And then Valerie Cherish,
made me-
like, she became this, like, you know, and again, like, reality was the observation now. And then in this season, like, it's AI, which is, people are talking about AI, you know, in our industry, I think in the
Yeah.
same way they talked about reality television.
An extinction event,
Yes.
potentially.
But did you know when you realized, like, oh, AI, did you at least observe, like, oh, this is a reason to bring Valerie back and have
Yes.
something new to say?
Yeah, exactly. Michael Patrick King, we had talked about different things. And he said, okay, she's finally offered the lead in a multi-camera sitcom, but it's the first one written by AI.
Right.
And I went, yes, of course.
Yeah.
She would throw herself into that.
She's been a fantastic vessel to show us the changes in our industry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the show has.
It's really amazing.
Because we got canceled.
Yeah.
All those years ago.
That's
and
amazing.
then invited back for one season.
Yes.
10 years
Like,
later.
I like it takes you guys like 10 years to percolate the perfect idea, but you've done it again.
We did, but this is the last time now.
Well, you say that.
I say it and I mean it.
Well, I will write that down on a piece of paper
And I'll
see
sign
you
it.
in 10 years.
And-
I have more to ask you. We'll be right back.
Val, I'm so sorry I broke your Emmy. Oh my God! Oh my God!
All right,
I wish
let
I
me-
was dead.
No,
I wish
come
I
here.
was dead. I should be.
No,
I
no,
should
no,
be dead
come
like
here.
my brother. I should
Hey,
be dead.
look at me, look at me, look at me, okay? Shh. All right. Now, it broke. It's fine, okay?
Stop.
It's just a talisman, okay? And it served its purpose. The night I won that, my husband and I got back together, okay? We both showed up for a dear friend in the hospital. And it taught me what's really important, and that's relationships.
I found someone who can fix it.
Someone can fix it. Okay, it's getting fixed. So,
Welcome back. We're here with Lisa Kudrow. That was a clip from the comeback. Fantastic cast.
Yeah.
Fantastic group
That
of
was Matt
actors.
Cook. He's so good.
He's very funny. Your son also was in the show this year.
Yes!
Julian,
Yeah.
here he is. He
There
plays
he
somebody
is.
on the tech
Evan.
side.
Evan, the AI. tech
And
support guy.
how was it? I mean, do you have to kind of separate yourself from, like, I mean, assuming the mother-son relationship is not a healthy one to have on set. You have to be two actors.
No, I was pretty great
Yeah.
at that because he was really good. It was Evan.
Yeah.
Except there was one time where I was just really tired. I mean, Valerie's in every scene.
Yeah, of course.
Big mistake.
Total mistake.
And so I was just really tired and walked into the cast. You know, there's cast
Yeah.
waiting rooms now. And on the couch, I saw my son and just went, oh, yeah, oh, family, that's great. I mean, oh, and just sort of walked over and crawled on him on the couch and just went, I hadn't told anyone that my son was on the show.
Right.
So a couple of these actors that I'd been working with and knew definitely went, what's happening?
Yeah.
Like, I hope she doesn't come over to me.
Yeah.
Probably, I would imagine.
And I mean, like, then you're like, I mean, you hope they don't go straight to HR and be like,
Yeah, no. And
Yeah.
and
Nobody
then
was like, boundaries
someone
were crossed.
Said, yeah, that's her son.
Okay,
oh,
that's-
that's your son. And my son was like, okay, all right. You all right? Yeah.
we mentioned the Groundlings, which is incredible, you know, sketch improv theater in LA.
Yeah.
You were pointed to the Groundlings by the great John Lovitz.
Yes, my brother's best friend. So growing up,
amazing.
John Lovitz was always there.
And so did
Yeah.
he sort of know that it was something you wanted to do, and he said, oh, you should go check out the Groundlings?
I wanted to when I was a kid.
Yep.
And in junior high, and I wrote sketches and stuff. And then I threw it all, set it aside.
Yeah.
But then after college, I decided, okay, and I called John and I said, I want to be an actor. He went, great. Isn't that nice?
Yes.
Also? Oh, great. Okay. Well, listen, okay. I took a lot of crappy acting classes and stuff. So go to the Groundlings, all right? The Groundlings, you got to learn improv, and that's where you got to go. Yeah.
That's
that was really
fantastic.
great. Yeah.
You also, as a young actor, met Conan O'Brien.
Oh, right, because I called the Groundlings and they said, yeah, well, sure, you can take classes here. When's the last time you performed? And I said, junior high. Great, we're going to send you to this again, somewhere else.
Oh, so
You know.
they were like, we're going to make you wait. We would like you to do some like preparatory
Take some
stuff. Yeah.
classes,
And
then
that's where you met
come.
Conan?
Yeah, the second class, because I went to the first class and was so mortified at what it was and thought, oh no, maybe I can't be an actor.
Yeah.
Because you know they do like Spaceball, and then Be Angry, and everyone's just going, "Arr!" And I went, no, I can't do that. I don't think. And so,
You had, because again, you're a college graduate. You had studied biology at Vassar.
Yeah.
So like you had a degree for like another thing, and now you're playing Invisible Catch.
right.
Yeah.
That's what
So
I'm
I
saying.
could get you saying like, I think this might not be the best use of my biology degree.
No, well,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
I wasn't.
It has eventually turned out to be.
It turned out to be. But, I mean, I was just so embarrassed
Yeah.
for everybody and myself. And Cynthia Seghetti's great teacher kept yelling, commit, commit. And I don't know, I'm here. Aren't I committed? I don't know what that means. And so second class, I dragged myself. I almost didn't go. And I just got there late and just watched, and oh, there's a new guy there. He's like, 6'5", whatever, his red hair. And he's doing lift a disc and the emotional adjustments, but he's not embarrassing.
Right.
He's just being whatever, like a little angry, or a little, like, and he was good. And I went, and she said, "Great commitment, Conan. Great commitment." And I went, okay, well, I don't know what name she just said because I've never heard it before, but yes, that's what it is. And I just made a beeline for him and
it's
went,
incredible
hi, I'm
to
Lisa.
see somebody,
You were great.
who can do it and then make you believe you can do it too. He also, this is his audition for when he auditioned for Late Night.
Right.
And legend has it, you helped him pick out his jacket.
I went shopping with him.
Wow.
Yeah, we were
And so
close friends.
you both
Yeah.
were like this one.
Yeah. It'll stand out. Never seen
By the
anyone
way,
with a
that
white
paid off as well.
jacket. I also knew it won't matter what you wear.
Yeah, you're totally right.
Because you're going to do this.
Yeah, well, you were right, and
I
I'm
love
glad
being
John
right.
Lovitz was right as well, and I'm so glad you got pointed to the groundlings, and I'm so glad you're here today. It's so wonderful to see you again.
Too, see?
You guys, Lisa Kudrow, everybody, the series finale of The Comeback, although I don't really buy it. Premieres Sunday, May 10th on HBO and HBO Max. We'll be right back with Nicholas Braun.